Hey friends, welcome into my Makeup Love office. So today we're going to talk a little bit about correcting, contouring, concealing, highlighting, doing a little work on our face to maybe correct some areas, make the features that we want to be highlighted to stand out, and those areas that we don't like so much to hide. So I'm going to be talking about our camouflage palette today. And I know these colors are nice and bright and fun. So let me talk you through how you use this, because you're thinking, I'm not putting those colors on my skin. Here's the way it basically works. If you have any problems on your face, think about this. You want to use the opposite color on the color wheel to hide something. So if you've got dark blue or purple circles under your eyes, you're going to want to use the opposite color on the color wheel. If you've got dark blue, you're going to go for orange. If you've got dark purple, you're going to go for yellow. And that could work for a bruise as well as dark circles under the eyes. Now, the one that is a little bit different is a dark spot. You're going to use orange on that, okay? If you've got some sallow areas that are very yellow looking on your skin, you're going to want to use the purple. What if you've got some rosacea, some red spots, some blemishes? A couple of weeks ago, I had a cold and I had a lot of redness around my nose. You're going to use the green. Now, the salmon pink you can use for areas, again, that are a little bit sallow. And let me show you a little secret too. If you forget these colors, it tells you on the back. So for the salmon, it says neutralizes yellow undertones and corrects dull tones. So if you forget, they're all right here on the back. Now, there is this one at the end that I call the neutralizer. You're going to use that over top of any other color that you're going to be putting on your face. I have a little visitor with me again today. So if you hear her, you'll know it's my granddaughter. She's 18 months old. She's hanging out with me today. Oh, are you going to sit up here? Okay. We're going to sit up in the video. All right, so I'm going to work on this dark spot that I've got right here. I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm going to grab just a tiny bit of this orange, not much at all. Now, this is a cream product, so I'm going to grab just a little bit on my brush. Got to use a mirror here. And I am going to put that, with my assistant's help here, I'm going to put that right on that dark spot. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to feather it out, kind of like if you've ever applied drywall. You know how you feather out the drywall after you apply it to like a hole in your wall or the blemish in your wall, the scratch, whatever. I'm going to feather that out real gently all around that spot. Okay, then I'm going to take the neutralizer. I'm just going to flip my brush over here. I'm going to grab some of that neutralizer right there. And now I'm going to go back over that spot with the neutralizer. I'm just going to tap that on very gently. Okay, and then again, I'm going to feather that out using my brush. Now, normally I would put my foundation on first and then just correct any spots that are still showing too much even after my foundation. I did it before today. You can do it either way. I usually prefer to do the foundation first because it takes care of a lot of issues. Today I'm just wearing tinted moisturizer, so I went ahead and did this first. Plus you can see it, I think, a lot better. All right, now you can see where I've blended that out. And now what I'm gonna do, keeping everything out of the no-fly, I'm in the no-fly zone here. If you've ever had a toddler, you know what I mean. I'm taking my flat kabuki brush. I'm going to add just a few drops of my tinted moisturizer on the top there. And now I'm going to start tapping that in all over. And I'm going to make sure I go over that spot so that that blends in nice and seamlessly. And there, you can still see it barely, but it's a lot less noticeable than it was. It's not something that when you first look at me, you're immediately going to say, oh wow, she's got a big dark spot right there on her face. And again, I always do my foundation, tinted moisturizer, whatever I'm going to be wearing before I do my eye products, because I like to get right in all the way around my eyes. I like to get in really close. I know a lot of makeup artists insist you should do your eyes first, and then you can whisk away any fallout, you know, like this. I don't really have that much of an issue, and I'm not going to be wearing any powdered eyeshadow today, so it's not a concern. So there we go. All right, now stay tuned for the next part. This is just part one. The next part, we're going to talk about contouring, where we want to slim our face in certain areas and where we want to highlight and bring out certain areas of our face to make it more three-dimensional. Because when we put on our tinted moisturizer or our foundation, we kind of make, and we correct these areas, we kind of make our face flat again. So we want to hide certain areas, contour certain areas to make it a little thinner and bring out some areas. So that's going to be coming up next. Sorry, my friend here evidently needs moisturizer. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, please give it a like and a share. Subscribe so you know when I have a new video out, because you're going to want to see the next part for contouring and highlighting. And until then, thanks for being here. See ya.